And moving on, Kenyan President William Samoei Ruto is on a state visit to India at the invitation of India's President Draupadi Murmu. He's accompanied by a high-level official delegation. President Ruto will be given a ceremonial reception at the forecourt of Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi. President Ruto will also meet PM Modi on a one-on-one interaction as well as delegation-level talks, followed by joint statements and signing of agreements. The visit comes as Ruto's first to India in his present capacity. President Ruto met India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar yesterday. And for more, we are now joined by our correspondent Meghna Dev on this. Meghna, President Ruto will be given a ceremonial reception today and he'll also meet the PM one-on-one. What more can you tell us about his itinerary today?
Yes, definitely a very important, for that matter, a very important visit, because this visit is taking place, by from the Kenyan side after 6 years. And when we actually see that Prime Minister Narendra Modi, actually accelerated the momentum of the relationship when he paid a visit to Kenya in 2016, and that was a visit which happened after 35 years. So definitely, after that, the momentum of the relationship has been accelerated. We definitely see that today there is going to be a bilateral, bilateral engagement with the Prime Minister. The President of Kenya will talk to the Indian Prime Minister, and there will be an exchange of agreements. MOUs are expected today. Also, there is also going to be a banquet that will be hosted by President Draupadi Murmu in honor of the Kenyan President. Definitely, this is an important visit when we are talking about different facets, when we are talking about different sector. We are talking about developmental cooperation, we are talking about defense cooperation, and we are talking also in the sense of what more can Kenya and India do in terms of the trade sector, how investments can be increased. We are also talking about, because India is one of the largest investors in Kenya, there are a number of sectors where Indian businesses have invested and have generated direct jobs for Kenyans there. We also do know that India has extended line of credit in the sector of power, energy, SMEs, and development cooperation is also on a high swing. So definitely more can be expected in that sector as well. So definitely a very power-packed event for that matter when we see about the engagements of the Kenyan president today.
Right, Meghna, as you told us, many joint statements and signing of agreements are also expected. Can you tell us more about them?
So, this is a very important part of the kind of discussions that are expected. First, we definitely see that when in 2016, the momentum accelerated and it took place, we saw that MOU was signed in the sector of defense. MOU was signed in the sector of housing development and management. So these were some of the sectors. We also saw line of credits extended in the sector of SMEs and textiles, and more so in that sector. Now, if what we see in terms of the current scenario, there can be agreements, or there can be talks about IT, there can be talks about medical sector. We also know that the number of companies who are there in Kenya are in the pharmaceutical sector, are in the IT sector. There can also be talks about Indian hospitals who would want to set up an infrastructure there in Kenya. So that is also going to be essential. We're also talking about defense cooperation here. We are talking about the medical sector here, IT sector here, and much more that can be explored, in the sense that what is the current need. Space sector is also one of the important sectors when we're talking about, what kind of sectors will be explored in the talks today. So, entire gamut of the bilateral relationship definitely will be reviewed. But when we talk about MOUs or agreements, a lot can be expected in these sectors.
All right, Meghna, thank you so much for that update, and we'll keep taking updates from you through the day.